Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nadila Anjani, and then my student ID number or my name 09030381828 101. Now I want to read passage 5, tax 2. By the 1920s in the United States, great change had been made in daily life by an accumulation of inventions that had been produced in increasing numbers since the Civil War. The technological innovation created what in effect was a social revolution. Improvements in communication served to connect more closely citizens of diverse ethnic and political backgrounds. Rapid printing presses, typesetting device, and big fleet processes made print improvements in communication served to connect more closely citizens of diverse ethnic and political backgrounds. Rapid printing presses, a typesetting device, and big plate processors made print matter more widely accessible. The telephone simplified person-to-person communication. The phonograph, the silent motion picture, the radio, and the sound picture for the first time made auditory and visual impact simultaneously possible over the whole country and had the inevitable and perhaps undesirable effect of establishing a trend to nationally conformity in talk and feeling. One could call this revolution the nationalization of dog and task. Improvements in transportation made all parts of the country less remote from each other when measured by the time required to go from one place to another. Bicycles and trolleys put the nation on wheels. Then the automobile provided the means for speed and mobility. Now, now so there to Americans and broke a demand for the better highways. By the 1920s, cargo trucks were beginning to cut into railroad revenues. And the latest wonder, the airplane was a fairly common sight. The transport revolution was made possible by the development and perfection of new engines and motors. The internal combustion engine using gasoline or oil could be built in compact power units admirably suited to automobiles, aircraft, and boats. The use electricity generated by water power or coal burning planes simplified the problems of mechanical power for industrial use and made electrical illumination commonplace in cities, indoors and out. Electricity also powered an increasing variety of domestic appliances. And then now, uh, from the story concludes that in the 1920s in the United States, there was a technological innovation that could make a big change in everyday life. Usually people refer to this revolution as nationalization of dog and feeling. And then technological innovation also make communication functions easier and closer starting from various ethnic backgrounds, right? For example, the telephone makes it easier for people to communicate, and furthermore, the existence of a fast printing machine, typesetting device, etc., makes it easier to access printer materials. After that, from the side of the transportation revolution, as the car provides a means for speed and mobility. Then the transportation revolution also allows the development of perfect machine and the manufacture of new motors. Recent innovations in the use of electricity generated by hydroelectric power generation called combustion can simplify mechanical power problems for industrial use and make electric lighting useful in public place, in cities, indoors and outdoors. Maybe on the this my explanation from basics 5. Uh, Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.